Welcome to round 5 of the Parenting Roundabout podcast for the week of August 5th. I'm Terry Morrow, and I'm here with Catherine Holeko.
Hello.
And Nicole Eridix.
Hi there.
Today, instead of our usual Friday recommendations, we're bringing you a replay on our theme of rules: making, breaking, enforcing, and more. On this episode for March 2019, we lamented about how often we feel like we're talking to a brick wall. We take issue with the way our families just ignore our wise counsel and basic rules. This is an ongoing complaint. This is a complaint we've made before and will continue to make forever.
Until they listen.
What is going on in your guys' households these days that is not receiving proper attention?
Two things. Number one, the hamper has a light bin and a dark bin. You know, it has a divided hamper into two parts.
Yes.
And no one can understand the difference between. They just throw everything willy-nilly.
You have a system.
I have a system.
It's not being respected.
It's not being respected. Also, we perennially have this problem with our dogs being a little bit overweight. Just, you know, just a little fluffy. And so they're not supposed to get treats. They're not supposed to get this, like, my husband likes to buy them that, like, sort of food that's like the consistency of Play-Doh. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like, it's not
yes,
the dry
yes.
stuff and it's not the wet stuff, but he likes to buy them that and give them that as a special dinner.
Oh,
and
yes.
But they have those big eyes, and they look at him so lovingly.
And you know
What
what?
is the man supposed to do?
They love carrots and lettuce as treats, so let's stick with that.
That's true. They will give you the big eyes for that
I'm the one who
also.
takes them to the vet, and I'm the one who gets shamed when
Yes.
when they're fat.
Well, that is something you can do. Make him take the dog to the vet.
I know. I tried. Like, this last time, I tried because he's home a lot now.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I was like, can you take them to the vet? Oh, no, I have something. I already have plans at that time.
Plus,
Like,
she'll take them to the vet and come home and say, oh, the vet says they're in great health and they should eat whatever
Right.
they want, and then you will have no way of
Exactly.
knowing.
Exactly. Yeah. So those are just a few of my current complaints.
Those are
Nicole?
Well,
literally pet peeves.
Yes, exactly.
I am struggling with a variety of things. Hence, in my little video this morning, you saw the note that was taped to the shelf in my pantry, because my kids don't seem to understand that we do have garbage cans in this house. We don't need to leave everything, all the things that we're finished with just out on the counter in the open.
Or put them back in the pantry. That's what I get.
Yeah.
You take a box of cereal out of the cabinet and it's empty.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
somebody put it back empty. Because they couldn't be bothered to actually throw it away.
Or can you just put it away, period? Like, do you have to leave it out on the counter? But I'm consistently fine in this. I'm going to qualify this. Since my son has moved back home, I consistently find empty wrappers and packaging.
Not
in
naming
my
names,
pantry.
but
Not naming names. And
But
there
there's
was
a correlation of the timing.
exactly. For some reason, it just happened to start around the time he came home.
curious coincidence.
And it's so frustrating. Or when I put things on the stairs that have to go up the stairs, trying to be efficient.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
they will
anybody think?
never see that. Can't see it. Can't see
No.
it.
I mean, they just walk right past, and it's their stuff. I'm like, for goodness sake, take it and put it back in your room. So that's an issue. Of course, the clothes in the bathroom floor, I take huge issue with. I'm like, I don't want to walk in and see your clothes on the floor. Like, just have some decorum, please. So I've resorted to putting all these signs around the house.
And how's that working out for you?
It's not. Because I just
When you shared that video, I kind of thought that was something you found online. Like, I didn't realize that was your very own sign in your very own pantry.
That's mine, and I have about 5 of them around my house. Took me a day to make. Because, the teacher and me, it had to be cute.
Right.
Anyway, yeah, and of course, nobody, everybody's just whatever. They don't care. There. So, yeah, my kids, unless it's their phone, they ignore everything around them. Uh-huh. They'll search high and low for that phone. They'll make sure that phone is available in their pocket on the shelf. But
well, you can do what my friend did. We're on this trip, right? And her other kid is at home, and she left him $20 to use while she's gone, but she hid it, and she is sending him like, you need to do X, Y, and Z task, and like prove it to me with pictures, and then I'll tell you where the $20 is.
Oh, I saw somebody talking about that online. That's a good strategy.
Or I've seen it done with the Wi-Fi password too.
Yes.
It changed the password.
My kids don't seem to be motivated with money because they both have little odd jobs here and there. I'd be like, I'd have to offer them $500.
Right. Well, and and if the Wi-Fi didn't work, they would just use data. So that doesn't help either.
What works anymore? I don't know. Don't know. So I'm just
physically confiscate the phone.
I am just so frustrated.
Have a little safe to put the phone in and then give them the combination.
Right. I just was thinking that.
We'll give you one number for every chore you do.
That's right. Oh, that's funny.
Oh, dear.
The combination has 3 numbers. You'll get number 1 after you unload the dishwasher. You'll get number 2 after you pick up all your junk off the floor.
3 numbers is too few. They could figure that out.
Yeah,
how many combinations? They just spend all day.
Well, not if it's like 27.
Oh, yes.
And then, back to the left and then over to the right.
Exactly.
It's becoming a little more complicated.
Yeah. So, yes, a lot of things get overseen in my household. They're like, blind to the fact that there are things that are lying around that need to be dealt with. And, yes. And of course, we also have the dog issue, too. My husband is a
big offender when it comes to, like, stuff on the kitchen counters.
Yeah.
No, that's me.
Cookbooks that he might want to look at in a few days.
Right.
Or, pots and pans and appliances that he did use several days ago and hasn't put away yet. Partly because there's so many of those items that they're hard to put away because there's no room for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Terry, do you have a complaint to register about your family?
Not along those lines too much. I mean, I think I've discussed the do not walk around eating things out of a bag or a box.
Yes.
Sit at the table, eat over the table, do not put crumbs on the floor. That is an ongoing battle.
Especially since you don't have a dog right now.
That's right.
Yes,
we do not have a little
problem in my house.
canine vacuum cleaner to pick the crumbs up, and we just had carpets and floors cleaned, so stop that. Which is not to say that I don't occasionally grab a handful of something and then drip it all along back to my room, but that's me. The thing that's bugging me the most now, and has been for a while, when I was growing up, I learned a basic rule of family relations in that from time to time, Mom blows up and has a temper tantrum, and everybody then abjectly apologizes to her for 2 or 3 days, and then she pulls herself out of it. That was the way things went in my house. In my current household, I can blow up and have a temper tantrum, and people just ignore me.
They just carry on like nothing happened.
And eventually I get over it and I wind up apologizing to them, which is not the natural order of things. No, you upset me. Bring me things. Beg me for forgiveness. This is the way it's supposed to go.
Finest muffins in the land. What is the
bagels
quote?
And muffins in all the land. Yes. Yes. Along with just, even really, you know what? The muffins and bagels, I will take them gladly. But just 2 little words. I'm sorry. Would mean so much. And yet I do not hear them. My daughter will apologize usually. So it's obviously a guy thing to just be completely oblivious.
Yeah.
Just, all right, just leave her alone. She'll come out of it, and then we can go on as usual.
Right.
So I'm peeved.
Yes, I would be too.
Getting my due for all the time I put in as a kid. Walking on eggshells around my mom and waiting for her to calm down and please forgive us. I'm not getting that in return. Come on.
Right.
Come on.
Well, we're gonna root for you to get that someday.
Yeah, just an I'm sorry every now and then would be so lovely.
Exactly. It's not a lot.
But I'm the only one saying it, and that's wrong.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry to be going on like this.
Well, as you said, we've talked about this before, and we'll talk about it again.
Certainly we shall.
That's it for another week of Parenting Roundabout. If you missed any of our earlier episodes this week, look them up on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts to hear our rules-themed replays. You can also find all of our past episodes at parentingroundabout.com and talk back in the comments there on our Facebook page or on Twitter, where you'll find us at Roundabout Chat. And you can also visit our Amazon shop at amazon.com/shop/mamatude, where you can find links to a lot of the things that we talk about here on the podcast. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.